Okay. Hey again, guys. I'm in. I'm continuing with this, which we started this morning. I was stuck for a really long time. However, I found the problem. Mm, that means this one should be fine too. I started streaming as soon as I found the problem. That way, if anyone was following me, you can follow right from where I was before. Yeah, so I just duplicated this and I made another one here. I'm making a mess. Thank goodness. Imagine having to experiment in real life. I think I would probably waste a lot of people's money doing all kind of messes. Anyways, yeah, so it finally falls, and the problem was very, very simple. Let me just do it here so that you can see. Like we clearly see this hole, right? And I had collisions off, so this really did not help me to see my error. So if you put collisions on, you will realize that if we lift up this ball, we're unable to bring the ball back down. It's literally stuck in the air, and it was just as if there was no hole in this this box. As you can see, it's just as if this hole here was one box with which was covered, and there's no hole for it to fall into. Okay, and that was very simple. I did not have the mistake when I was doing this because I did not use negative parts. This is naturally hollow, so I did not use any negative parts. However, in this one, we do have negative parts, so it still doesn't count it. It's colliding with the negative part that we do not see. So in order to fix this problem, I experimented because I did not know that before, and you have to select the piece, the union of the with the negative part, and you have to change the collision fidelity to precise convex decomposition. So pretty much this allows it to collide with the exact shape which was created with the negative part as well. So now the hole is considered a hole during the game, and it's not just for decoration. Okay, so we can use the goal in the game now, the hole in the game. Anyways, yeah, so it works perfectly fine. I'm just gonna discard this. I know I did it already, but I kind of messed it up. I don't want to like redo this, blah blah blah. So now we know the mistake. We're just gonna start back from. No, this was good. We're gonna start from. Okay, so delete all these tasks that we did this morning, and let's get to it. So right here, let me just make these anchored. These are the steps that I made so I can stand up and look inside of here. Anyways, yeah, so the mistake was such a simple thing. Let me just duplicate this before I turn it into glass. Actually, I could leave it. Yeah, I'll duplicate it after I turn it into glass. That will save me some trouble. Let's do this where we have lots of space. To be able to select everything when we are done. Move this here, move this here. I'm gonna just take everything and put them here. Okay, so now we definitely want our numbers. This was our funny test. All this tests. Everything's a test. Okay, so here we can just climb up the ladder and spy inside for now. Okay, so next we want to we want our parts. We definitely want our parts somewhere in there. Everything that we want in there, we're gonna put them right now. This was supposed to have been this is actually supposed to be the bottom piece, and this I took one and left the other one. Yeah, so collisions are on, and it is yeah, helping a lot to see mistakes. So this is all one piece. Now I'm gonna put all the balls in one folder because we do not want to have to deal with this every single time. Click, I'm sure. Okay, I was using shift. Why you don't want to accept this ball? This ball is nice. It doesn't want to join our group or something. I will deal with it later. Come. Oh, why? Okay, there we go. Now we have all of them. We're just gonna group them into a group as a folder, and we're gonna call that folder, which disappeared somewhere because it's supposed to be in alphabetical order or something. But where did it put it? EF. It is not right here. So where's this new folder? My. Search for the folder. It's not supposed to be down here because folders are before parts. New folder, would name it folder. Wow. Okay. Anyways, this folder I'm going to name it the ball locations. I'll probably rename it after because in the script I already referenced this folder. Okay, and I called them like ball 1. Okay, so like these are definitely not right. Okay, so this is 1. This would be ball 2. So that way I can reference them and to enable to clone them. The reason why I'm doing it this way instead of putting like a location is because if I put a location and like we change the size, I'm gonna have to go readjust. I'm for more allowing uncertainties and modifications and stuff later on very easily. So just put them there. So if you change size, if you change whatever, it will automatically get the positions that they're at. So this is ball number 4. Next we have a ball number 5 and ball number 6. Oh my gosh, going at them all one by one. Ball number 7 and 8, 9. I'm learning to count. What's after 9? It's 10. Ooh. Oh, no, I'm not crazy. So let's see. Now 11 and 12. Okay, so that piece is done. We have named our balls so that when we search them in the script, we can find the proper locations. Now we are going to put them all together. Before this, okay, we have our folder, and we're gonna put this up here. So we're gonna put this up here. We're gonna just use select so that way it collides right in place-ish. Okay, well, we need precise movements. So, yeah, I know you can use a line tool. Yeah, there we go. It's part of me. I'm not fully sure yet what I am doing. Okay, so more space. I wanted there to have like, let's move this back. I move it down. Its collisions are on, so it's gonna clip. Okay, awesome. What is that again? I forgot the balls. Ah, restart. Now select the balls and put them. Oh, I just selected one. Let me put them all in the same folder. So we're gonna take this and that and pretty much everything. You know what? It's okay. We'll do that. Okay, so just take all of these, put them. Oh no, collision overpass. Okay, and then back down. So it's collided here and nicely. Okay. So here I had wanted it to have like a little wedge. Let's see whether or not that is a good idea. Um, let's make sure we have our coin. We have to pay to use the machine, so make sure we put our coin piece. This one I am going to, what this is, yeah, I hope I'm just gonna ungroup this, and we're gonna take this coin, the payment piece, and figure out where we're gonna put it, because the player does have to pay, so I think here is fine. Let me just compare with the player. Yeah, that's definitely fine here. Okay, so yeah, so this is fine right here. A little, okay, and then here we're going to just duplicate this. This one I'm going to make it here because I wanna, did I just select both? We have collisions on. I thought I just duplicated. What did I do? Oh, I did duplicate, but collisions were on, so it made it at the top. Okay, so collisions off. I'm gonna duplicate right in place and put this on about here, and then this one here. Oh, I'm gonna put back collisions so that it stops right there, and bring it down. Oops, not make it smaller. Bring it down. Down is the green. Bring it down so we can add a little wedge. Maybe put this more exact to the coin machine, same size as the coin thingy. Okay, and then this one put back on collisions. All right, now we're gonna add our little wedges that I had wanted to put here. We need a wedge, this one, yeah, and collisions on, so it puts it at the top. The side is wrong, we're going to turn it around. Okay, and put it right here. Okay, it's gonna start off right here, and we're going to make it all the way, collisions off, all the way down here. Okay, so we have a little wedge piece. Okay, I think that looks fine. The lighting is not the best right now because of the shadows, but I'm wondering if I make this longer, if it will make it look awkward. No, it's actually fine. Okay, so I'm going to bring it all the way down. We'll make it complete this piece. I was going to add a piece at the bottom, but it is fine this way. Okay, so we have here, all right, and then this piece will be missing, so I'm going to duplicate this one and take the bottom green up, top green up, and there we go. Bring this down. Okay, so we definitely have to block this off, which we will be doing. Oh, missing a piece. Silly. Silly. Okay, so I'm actually going to, we'll figure this out. I'm going to group this together. Actually, union. Oh no, I cannot union because we need to access each block on its own during the game. Okay, so pretty much these go on like that. Let's make sure it's aligned well at the bottom. Yeah, just like this. Hi, Missy. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so I'm just going to put this one um down a little. Okay, so there we go. Um, I have to make sure that it is anchored. If not, they're all going to just fall down, and that is going to be funny. They are not anchored. Okay, so I'm gonna select them all, anchor them all, put them all in a folder. I like to group them up. Okay, so they're all in a folder. If I ever need them, just click on the folder. Just gonna put vertical. Actually, number labels. I'll put both vertical and horizontal on the same one. So I'm just put number labels, and we're going to name each one in a bit. Okay, so next part is to block off this piece so that it is not visible. So I'm going to duplicate this, and we're gonna use scale tool to bring this out here. Oh yeah, can't duplicate that, it's not a block. So let's just make a new block, or just no, take this one, take a new part which is a block, and put it right here. We're gonna block this off and probably use this piece as our display screen to show the score, the scores, the etc. Anyways, it has to be over number 12 for sure, because that means the last ball up to 12 goes here. So a little higher would be great. There we go. Okay, and it's definitely too big, so we're going to make it smaller. Oh, hi someone. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it smaller, and to be more like a little screen. Okay, this will be, is that too big for a screen? Let's see what these screen size was like. Yeah, it's definitely big enough. I probably do not want the screen to be that big. Yeah, it doesn't have to be that big, so we're gonna bring it down a little bit more. Okay, so about this size, and here we're gonna just duplicate again, and now we're gonna close it off. We're going to close it off. I could have just brought this piece up actually. This piece can come higher up. Yeah, so once it has to meet, it has to be the same height as these put together. And how do we know? We need to get a piece to block off here and block off over there and the top. Okay, and then this one is pretty much done. For the colors and stuff, we're gonna do that last. You guys are about to see my horrible design sense. Any ideas are welcome. If you don't want to see my horrible design sense, then yeah, you are welcome to tell me, oh, that color, that style, that deco, whatever. We're going to do it in a bit. We will do the colors today. Is it blocked off? And our ball can fall in fine, kind of. Move this more here. Okay, and duplicate it. Bring it to cover the other side. I'm trying to use the least polys as possible, so our poly count stays low. Because we're gonna have lots of arcade machines. I know it's not that big of a difference, but low is good. I'm wondering if this will look okay when it's the little space here. Actually, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Of course, nobody's gonna see the top when they're playing, but we never know. Maybe they jump from the top, from a higher floor, and yeah, I'm just gonna block this off as well. Duplicate, and green. Then red, 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 all the way here. This has been blocked off. Okay, so our prototype design, wait, I would say structure, yeah, is completed. So now it's all about the design and the style. Now everything here I just did, I did not anchor anything. Let's first start by putting them all in the same folder. I'm just gonna rest these here for now temporarily. These are definitely not the right ones that ought to be here. We definitely need a ticket machine to collect our tickets when we win. Let's put the ticket on this side. It doesn't always have to be on the same side as the coin. Most times it is on the right side. Okay, so we're going to put the ticket machine down here. The tickets are inside of the machine. Okay, so once it touches, we don't want it in the air. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So we have our ticket emitter right here. Okay. Okay, this thing is really annoying me. Let me go and take it out. This is just a highlight that's on this shape here. Let's just remove the highlight. We can always put it back when we need it. Okay, so yeah, I forgot what yeah, so yeah, here we go. Okay, so here we pay our tickets to play. The availability, we're gonna put it up here. I am going to change the size. I'm gonna put it more along this way instead, and I'm wondering where's a good place to put it. What about at the top? No. Yeah, we can always move it afterwards. Okay, so this game has lives. We need lives. Actually, I should have just copied these instead of the other one, because this is exactly what this game needs. So I'm gonna do a copy, Control D, and we're just going to move this. For some reason there's another piece. That piece is from there. Alright, so what do we do about this piece? I think we're gonna delete that piece. We don't need it. So for now we're just gonna place, what is that piece? Because there is fine. Okay, the time one had an extra. Anyways, yeah, so these are what we need for this machine. So let's just remove this. It's all nice and all, it's not what we want. Or maybe we have to make sure that it fits here properly. So we're gonna be doing our times tables. So what else do we need here? We want available. Okay, so we put available up here. I just realized. Okay, so since we put available up here, we have more space. Lives, how about highest score there? Points. What did I just click? I don't see anything moving, but something I clicked on. What was that? Oh, just as I read, I took that from somewhere. Okay, so did I just put highest score there? Highest score. Put this our lives. Make sure I take them in the right order. Life 1, life 2. Oh my. And sure I took this one. Life 3. And our time and our score. Okay, so now let's fix this up. For our lives, I'm gonna make a heart because I'm not sure about this, if this is very intuitive that this means lives. So I'm gonna put 3 hearts. how do you make a heart in this game? Let us try our best. I would think it would be like 2 cylinders and maybe a triangle. Anyways, time to find out. Rotate. Well, that makes no sense. Yeah, so rotate up here. Bring it up. Scale it down. Yeah, I'll make it a bit bigger, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, so let's just make another one and then move it here. Okay, does it look like a heart? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, that does not look like a heart, no matter how I can think about it. Rotation is at too high. Just put 0. What did I do? I lost my bars. Which one? This one? Which one did I do? No, we need our one of the top window. I made it disappear. Just a sec. Why? Full screen, screenshot, blah 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 blah. Yep. So one of these. Should I just click on all and see then which one? No. No. I don't think so. No. 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 Oh my gosh. Clary, no. No. Man, I can't believe myself. If I restart, will it open back, or will it have saved this this view? Chat. You can have a team chat. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Like sometimes, oh, when we're both in here, I didn't know that we can both chat. Like yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have to be going on Discord every time I want to say something. Okay, so chat, where is the edit? Sorry. I need my edit access bar. Quick bars. Blah blah blah. No. I want the bar for editing. It's here, but like it's not clipped to the space. How do you make it clip back? Did I do some kind of like full screen thing? Yeah, if you're watching, you know how to put back my bar. Thanks, but if I don't want to have to be pressing on these every time. It is true that it's really nice and cool, but like I can't even right click and say, oh, like pin this. Yeah, let me see, how did I unpin these? I cannot remember. It was totally by accident. Let me see if I put, no, you cannot put this anywhere. Mommy, help me. I just wanted to make a heart. Why is it so hard to make a heart? Anyways, okay, let's see here. Let's just make our hearts and forget about everything else. It's a heart! Yay! We made a heart. And we're going to, what are we gonna just do this again? We're gonna like union this and make sure that we can color it by using part color. We're gonna make it red. Okay, hearts are red. A red heart. Should it be pink? Anyways, it's gonna be red for now. Color can change anytime. So we're gonna replace these lives with these lives. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I like to just get my rotate right away and I'll have to go through all of this. Now I also need to change the rotation to 45 so that it's easier to rotate at the angle that I want without making mistakes. But now this one will have to be a little troublesome because it was a square. Okay, so rotate again. We need a smaller angle. Let's just put it at 5. What is straight, what is not straight, I don't know. My eyes are very bad. I'm gonna say that this is straight, and we're going to scale it down. Clearly it is too big, now it's deformed. I thought, oh, it's models that do that. I'm just gonna turn into a model just for a second because I rather like, wait, go back. Okay, I thought models always like scale you keeps the proportion when you scale it, but I guess I am wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Okay, so that means I have to do, I think I rather just go with here in the size because I don't want it to be out of proportion. So let's Control Z, put it back as a union. There's no point of other way. So our size. So we're going to make the size, let's say divided by 2 on both. So that way it still more. I guess another divided by 2. And divided by 2. Okay, so that's about it. No, it changed it changed sizes. It changed direction again. So we know that this is supposed to be called life, so we're gonna call this life 1. Okay, we're gonna redo them all back afterwards. Okay, so just move this here. We're gonna, this is a little too, still a little too big. Let me see from here, the player is there. Yeah, it is a little too big, so we're going to change it. We're gonna divide it by one is too much, so how about 0.9? Whoa, that's bigger. I'm dividing x y y by it's a more. See how bad I'm at math? So yeah, you have to put more than 1 for you to divide by a small number. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so 1.5. I guess 1.5. Okay, yeah, that looks okay. Now we're gonna rotate it. I think my rotation is high. Oh, it's at 5%. That's okay. So now this is aligned properly ish. Well, I'm gonna now use the arrows because if I don't use the arrows, it automatically adjusts it for me, and I don't want it to. Okay, so now we're just going to do a duplicate and bring it. Troublesome. This is troublesome. Troublesome. This is troublesome. Oh, this is troublesome. Okay, I have no choice. I'm gonna do it this way. If not, I'm gonna be doing this for like too long. Okay, and then I'm gonna rotate them back. We need to rotate to the middle and to the middle, and then now we can try to adjust them. I'm curious if I can reposition the pivot or anchor point. Anyways, let's just try to put them next to each other. You don't move the wrong thing. Okay, so our lives, I'm going to group them in a what if I group as a model? Oh, it still has this ugly shaped orientation handles, so that is fine. Okay, I moved it a bit more, not too much. My goodness, I'm not the math person. Okay. Alright, so now that we have our lives, and this one is for our time left. Maybe the time left should be more obvious. No, I think it's okay. I think you're gonna probably lose your lives before you finish your time. So yeah, so I'm gonna make this a little smaller. Okay, this is why I like to put I like to center my text in parts. I apparently did not do it for this one. That way when you're changing sizes and stuff, you don't see any negative effects. Okay, so we're gonna center that so that way we'll never have this problem again. 0.5, and then we're gonna scale this to 0.5 and another 0.5, so it's in the middle, but it's not in the middle. What did I do? Da da ta ta ta. I'm pretty. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. Oh, I moved the size. Oh my gosh, I'm blind. I was going too fast and I didn't read the position. 0.5 and 0.5. Okay, so now this is okay. This is our points. This is how many points we are making while we're playing. So maybe in the middle, having this in the middle is good. Yeah, even if we don't have many points, yeah, let it be a little bigger. Yeah, another case of not having put it in the middle. Points indicator, where is, okay, our surface GUI, and we're gonna do the same thing. 0.5 position, 0.5 and 0.5 for the scale, so that it's clearly in the 5 0.5, so it is in the middle. So even if we change our shape thingy, it's always in the middle. Is collisions on? Okay, it's not on. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it like this because I was actually gonna only open it wider and I don't want it to get any bigger. Okay, so the light was a troublesome thing a while ago. I'm gonna delete the light for now. I'm gonna put it back later. Okay, so now our highest score, I have to figure out how we're gonna put the highest score, because we're gonna be putting the user's name and their score. So the highest score, or should we? Yeah, I think it would be cool. Somebody passing around and trying to get the highest on all the machines. We're not be saving in that to the server. It's gonna be to the data stores. It's gonna be per server, so people have higher chances of hitting the highest score and getting their names on the machine. Okay, so now that we have high score, put it here. I think we need something else in the highest score. Yeah, I'm gonna duplicate this and bring it down. We'll figure it out later, but I think we will need another one to put my name for when I get the highest scores. Screen. This text label will say by, ooh, what, my name changed, by Lix's mom. So by Lix's mom, bit got the highest score. Oh. Actually, no, there's no point to put by, just directly put Lix's mom, okay? Oops, wrong one. This label, we're just gonna put their username, because imagine they have a super long username. Some people have a super long username, you're not gonna be able to read it. Anyways, yep, so that's looking really good. Let me just remove this status label. We're gonna be using this status label instead. Maybe put this here. Yeah, yep, that is fine. So now, does it have everything we need to play? Oh, silly, of course we need our chair and our numbers. Now for this number pad, I'm not sure yet. This number pad that I made, Whew, that scared me. Uh, oh, did the thing we ordered from Amazon reach already? Or is that it?
Huh?
The case.
I just got here.
Okay, so that's the case. Okay.
Oh, yay!
Alright.
Go get it.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so let me just duplicate this. Actually, Control Z. No, do not. Why are there two? Oh my, there's a duplication there already. I had already messed up. Awesome. Let me make sure I didn't undo something here. Yeah, so everything here looks fine. Okay, so I was not. Okay. Hey. Take everything. I feel like it's missing a piece. Let's see. No, okay, so Control D. I just said I was not going to do that, and I did it again. So the number pad, we're gonna duplicate that. There we go. Yeah, it is annoying, but no. Maybe I should have made it into a model. I think I'm just about to do this because we need the whole thing to move. Yeah. Okay. We're definitely gonna design this number pad again, but we're gonna do this after we're going to fix up the machine first. Okay, so move. This kind of movement is not fun. So should I just rest it down for a bit? Yeah, let it be a bit lower down. Make sure it's anchored. This is really annoying. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of pieces here are not anchored. Okay, so now that we're pretty much done here, it's time to do the design part. Well, arrangements first. We have to arrange all the pieces together. So everything here will be in the folder. So we're going to group all this into a folder. And that folder, which kind of went up here by itself, will be called easy multiplication. Easy multiplication, because I'm redoing that easy multiplication which I did earlier. And inside we are slowly going to take out the parts. So I'm going to put this back out here. We don't need this empty model. The start game button, we have it's here. We need our ticket emitter. This is good. Okay, and all right, so what I'm gonna do is I will name a folder as we're gonna name it like the function parts of it. We're gonna call them, actually we're gonna call it elements because I'm gonna call these elements, and the elements of this game, we're going to have the ticket emitter, the start game button, the numpad is a part of the elements. We're gonna be using the lives. This is life number 3. This is life number 2. Okay, and we're gonna put these in something together called well, I guess we can group it as a model, and we're gonna call this model lives. And we need high score screen. We're gonna put this as a model and call it, and inside of the elements, and it will be highest score. We need our this is the status label. We're going to put it when you see you have like a lot of stuff, the easiest way is to go to properties and just click on the parent here and just click this, so it automatically enters in the elements one. This status label, this status label. So all of these, this one, the points indicator, we want it to be in the elements. the time indicator, we're going to put it in our folder called elements. And yep, so I think we have everything. Oh, we need these in the elements as well. The elements, pretty much I'm making a folder of like the stuff that will be coding and that will be used to interact into the game. So another elements we're going to have is so these numbers. Okay, I have not put them in a folder yet, so we're about to do that. We're gonna group as a model, I guess. It could be in a folder. I don't know why I like using folders. Maybe because I'm a web developer and not a game developer. But I see that everyone is using models, so I will try to do the model instead of a folder. Okay, so this model, we're gonna call this vertical numbers. Vertical numbers, and then we're going to name them. So this will be number 6, number 12, number 11, number 9, number 7, number 8. What am I doing? Okay, vertical numbers. What did I just do? Okay, I was writing number 8 and I somehow ended up doing something else. Why is there a negative part? Oh my gosh. Anyways, this is supposed to be number 8. I'm using shortcuts that I don't even know exist. This is number 9. I'm just looking at what's highlighted when I click on it. So this is number 5. Because when I click on it, it highlights the part. So that's number 4. We have number 2. Uh-oh, we have an error. A number 4 has to have a capital N. And that is because when we're getting them with the code, they all have to start with the same thing. Number 1. And number 3. I feel like the lottery person who's telling you that you just lost all your money. Okay, so this one, vertical numbers. So now we also need horizontal numbers. I just realized my big mistake with my awesome wedge here. We have to put the numbers. So probably I'm gonna have to put them on slanted. Yeah, maybe I should just put them slanted. We'll see. Because I kind of liked this wedge. Is it easy to see if you're standing here? The numbers, I think it should still be fine. Now let us duplicate this, and we're going to call it horizontal numbers. And I cannot spell horizontal. So number 1, this is a duplicate, so we are fine. Yeah, I just wanted to take it. Yeah, well, yeah, I can actually, yeah, I'm gonna use the align tool for this one. This is troublesome because just a second, please. Oh, okay. I thought someone was walking over. Yeah, so let me just ungroup this. I'll have to put it back. It might be much easier to align if I do not do that. And oh yeah, they are not going to be perfectly aligned because we have a space in between stuff, I think. Yeah, there is a space in between each one. I guess it's time for us to see what's inside so that we can deal with that space. We're gonna change this right away into glass so we can see inside of it. The material will be translucent glass. We definitely want some transparency so that we can see. Oh no, I missed. We're missing a piece. Why I always have to make a mistake? Such a huge mistake. How is it missing one? Guys, I am so sad. Yeah, not totally. clear, use the part color, and we're gonna put the use part color. We're gonna put the part color. I had said blue. No, yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with blue for now, and we're gonna deal with that later. But I missed a whole hole here. How did I do that? Oh my goodness. We'll figure it out in a bit. Okay, so now that we have yeah, I forgot that I said I was gonna check everything one by one so that when I have a mistake I don't have to restart things. Oh man, I forgot I said that. Okay, so now let's just press play and oh, make sure these are anchored. Yes, this one is anchored. These should all be anchored. Everything should be anchored. These all are parts. These are all parts. You know what? I'm just going to anchor everything. Okay, so make sure everything in that folder is anchored, and then we're just going to unanchor the only ones we don't want anchored. That is going to be much easier to do. Okay, so what we don't want anchored are all the balls. So we can find them. I think they should all be in the same folder, so we should not have that problem. Well, no, they're not. However, 1 to 12, they're here. We're gonna group it as a model, and they will be called. Let's just put it in elements for now, and we'll do that. So this will be called the ball locations. Let's say no spaces. Actually, no spaces is always better when it comes to finding them in your code is better. No spaces in your names. Okay, so what else needs to be anchored? Oh wait, I anchored everything already. So after I put the ball locations, I have to unanchor them. So now the balls should not be anchored. Let's just make sure. Yeah, so the balls are not anchored. So actually they are supposed to be anchored, but this was for a test, so we don't want them anchored. They're supposed to be anchored when you're actually playing the game because they're not supposed to fall yet. We just want it to fall right now so that we can test that our little thingy is fine. Okay, so we're fine. We do have a hole here. However, the hole is not appearing. Oh, why is it not showing? I'm so sad. I want it to be yeah, we have our play button, but our play button doesn't work. Yeah, so this is for us to start playing. And okay, so I'm gonna block this off on the side because it makes the numbers look weird. The whole thing went capucci after a while. I hope we're not about to make a thing that's gonna be full of bugs. Let's first test it out and see. So let's fix our bottom numbers before we can start testing out. We need our horizontal numbers to be right on each one. So we see where each of them are, and then we're gonna fix it in a bit. So this is our horizontal numbers for each ball on the horizontal line. And now, yes, this Missy did everything on this side wrong, so we have to rotate. We'll rotate them. Can I do them rotate all at once? Let me try to be lazy. Rotate red. Yes, I can. Oh, my rotation is too strong. I want to make sure I do it properly, so I'm going to put it at 45 degrees so I can easily see that this is the right side or not. Well, wrong axis. Red. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. Okay, so this rotation is good. Yeah, big problem number 1 and 2. You know what? 1 2, we're not putting more than 2. Should we just not put 1 and 2 because this is not, there's no space for 1 and 2 on this line here. I didn't think about that. Poor number 1 and number 2. Okay, I will put it here. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Why did you turn around? You were fine. Okay, so let's move it and put it here. Make sure it is right in the middle. Okay, number 2 will be a little tricky because it is right here. Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's align them. I'm really sad I didn't see like a distribution possibility on this engine. If there is one, oh, let me just check the chat. Whoops. Okay, so there's nothing in the chat. If you know a distribution, how to evenly distribute on here, yeah, I would love to know. Using the align tool, it does not help me much. So hard to select this. Okay, I'm gonna say this first and then I will deal with finding you. Okay, there we go. We have all of them and we're gonna align them on Y. Yes, it says here when you hover. Okay, so on Y fine, and then on X we'll find out. Nope. No. Definitely not. Okay, so not on X. So X is the one we don't want it aligned on. Okay, so Z, Y, and Z. Okay, there we go. And I wish there was a good way of distributing them, but it's just an align and there's no distribution. So sadly, even if some of them are not properly spaced out, I guess I gotta just cry about it. If there's a way to do it, yeah, as I said, you guys let me know. Oops. Material, let me sure put back. Okay, so there is too much space here. It shows 7 is not in its proper place. 6 more here. Okay, so whether I put this down a bit more, actually I will bring them down a bit. I probably should just select everything and then deselect number 2. Okay, let's bring it down a little like that. Okay, number 2 does look weird. Just a second. Whoa. Okay, just a second. And it's not anything important. It's a blah blah. Okay, so now we have our numbers going down, and of course they are anchored. Yes. Time to make the game work. The numpad, we're going to do them. I think I probably will leave the numpad for our 3D modeler to do because it will be used for in multiple games. And I don't want to look as ugly as I made it look like. It looks like a calculator, even if I mean pretty much more or less what it's supposed to be, but still. Okay, so now we have this one like that. We're good to start programming. Okay, everything. Okay, all our numbers, we're going to put them in a model called horizontal numbers. I might move it back after because I don't remember how I made the last one. Nope. Right. Yeah, I need to debug why this one is not showing. It's there, but it's not appearing. Um, we'll deal with that later. This union. Okay, so all of these. Okay, if I close our elements, okay, this is the parts that are left. Okay, and these parts make up the machine. I will make them into. Everything is gonna be a model in the end. Yeah, so I should probably make this one to group this as a model as well, and remove that folder called numpad. Yeah, I have to get rid of my habit that I do as a web developer because we use folders and files. It's not the same as in the games. Okay, so now we just have one. I'm still foldering stuff. One folder called elements, and okay, so that is great. Our easy multiplication is now brand new. It doesn't look much different from this one. Anyways, but it's kind of brand new. um, we're gonna go with some colors soon. I was, now that I think about it, we will see. Okay, so the balls are in there. We're gonna start our programming. So if I copy, we're first going to copy the code from this one and to put on this machine, make sure it works, and then we're gonna readjust the code because we want to be able to copy paste on all the machines and just easily change their functions so that they all work. So now time for the code time. Okay, so this one we have all the codes in. It's in a prototype called easy multiplication called functions. So I have this functions folder which deals with everything. However, we do not want that in all the games because that would mean that's a lot, having it so many times when a lot of the machines do the same thing. They all are gonna take money, they all are gonna give tickets, all gonna have high scores, etc. So why not have all this in one place for all of them at the same time is pretty much what the team has also told me. So let us do this. Functions, copy, close this, and easy. We're going to here. We're gonna just paste this into this place. However, we will not be using it. EF. Man, it's under. OCD. I wish it was before. I think you can do this. I usually do this when I'm doing websites, but I'm not sure if it works for this as well. The underscore is always before all the letters, so we'll put it first. But it looks like that's not working. Anyways, so now let's start. How do we check how our game starts? First, we start with this coin button. So this coin button, that this machine that takes coins, it takes 3 coins. I will not change this. So we're going to check here. We have a script here. Structure, prompt. The prompt script tells us exactly how our game. Oh, I'm so silly. It's in functions. Functions, not settings. Nope. It is. I'm trying to remember. It's not in any of these. If you, I'm looking for the prompt script. Prompt script. Okay, let's just search for prompts. Start game prompt, proximity prompt, start prompt. This is not the right machine. Map, not the right machine. We have lots of prompts. This is not the right one. Easy maps, start prompt. How did I lost it? If it was, because I swapped. I'm so sorry. It's because I swapped. I forgot that I swapped. Originally we had this prompt here, the old version. This is a newer version, and I did not put the script on it. Okay, so this start machine, I'm gonna find the coin. Oh well, we already have this here, so I'm just gonna put it here, paste into. We're gonna have our start prompt. So we're going to check our script that I've got here, and so pretty much the game machine is okay. We're gonna change this a bit. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, I think that I am going to actually put the start prompt right here. Easy to find. Um, the start prompt script, it would be really easy to find it, and the fact that it's going to be a parent of a direct child of the game it will make it much easier to find all the information, etc. Because we're going to make that start prompt activate and deactivate scripts, because we do not want all the scripts on all the machines to be running all the time. So once a player is done for machine, we would like to deactivate all the scripts. So that is it's just much better to do. So our start prompt script, I'm just trying to figure out what's the best place to put it. Honestly, I think it directly under the, yeah, it is definitely the best place. So yeah, so we're gonna put it right here. So our proximity prompt is not script.parent. So we're just first our game machine is a script.parent. Okay, so we're gonna do this so that every time it's always the same, and then we're gonna find where is our start prompt. Okay, so our proximity prompt will be in elements, start game button. Okay, so it's gonna be in the game machine, obviously, dot elements. Actually, we are going to do a little hierarchy. So this is actually going to be elements, and then it would be in elements dot start game button dot prompt dot prompt dot proximity prompt dot start game prompt dot start game prompt. So now that's our proximity prompt. Next we want to find our status label. So our status label would be in the game machine. We change this from settings to elements, and everywhere we have settings we change that to elements. So in the status label, we should have a status label among our elements. So status label, then surface GUI, yep, that one is still perfect, and text label. So a status label is fine. Our start game event, start game event should be in game machine function start game. Oh yeah, so this is what we'll be changing. We're no longer going to be working with functions. We're going to be working with module scripts. So I will have to remove this temporarily. So let me just put everything in comments, and we will remove later what we don't need. So we're gonna complete the script fully so that we never have to come back and edit the script again, and then we'll slowly move on to all the others. So well, I mean, if we come back, it's totally for updates, so we're gonna have no comments left on there unless there are comments to help other person know what this is for. Okay, now the start game button. What do I need to start game button for? Oh yeah, the coin. The coin, not the start game button. So pretty much is the coin. So actually we should put local coin, and that would be in elements dot start game button dot coin. Actually, you guys do not see the coin. We're gonna be dealing with it right now. And right here I can just put coin.transparency and coin.transparency. Okay, so let's just see. Right now, this text does nothing except for change the coin's value, the coin transparency, from 0 to 1 while you're holding the coin. Okay, while you're pressing the here. Okay, so we're gonna test that out. And just before that, there was something that I had wanted to yeah, that function we do not have right now, so uncheck that. Okay, yeah, so I wanted to check out our coin. So let's just see here in the just click on it. The coin right here, you cannot see it because the transparency is at 0. However, we finally have our coin, the real coin we'll be using, our EduG coin. But let me see what coin is in here. Is it our EduG coin? No, there's not. When I thought about it, I think it was better to just leave this basic coin, because the EduG coin has too many parts. And yeah, this is much better. It would save a lot, like not like any player is gonna come and like look and see, oh, it doesn't have EduG on it, nobody cares. Yeah, look at our EduG coin over there. I had to show you guys, it is so pretty. I made it big there. It looks so nice that I had to make it big. Anyways, I probably could start you with the coin. Anyways, yeah, so this is the coin which will show up only while it's being pressed, so it's as if you are putting a coin. So let me put it back at no transparency, so you cannot see it. So let's test being able to see the coin while we are pressing. Okay, so while you are about to pay for the machine, if I press, yeah, this is so big you can't see. Yeah, so you can see the coin appears while I'm pressing, and it disappears when I'm not pressing. Okay, so there it's there, and while I'm pressing, ta-da. Okay, so what I plan to do right now, we're gonna make a sound while you're pressing the coin, like I don't know, maybe a coin dropping, a money sound, like the sound that like metal makes when it hits each other while pressing. And then when it's done completely being pressed, it will make like a coin dropping sound. So we're gonna add like a sound effect here, for coin hitting metal, coin hitting metal, whatever. And then after would be a coin falling effect. So let's go and see if we can find one of this on Roblox. If we do not find one made by Roblox, we're going to get one because we have lots of sound effects with our subscription. So let's go find a nice sound effect for this coin. And where do we find coin effects? Roblox Marketplace. I'm only going to look at what is made by Roblox. I'm always skeptical about using anything that is not, any asset that from Roblox that's not actually made by Roblox. Well, okay, so we're gonna go to the marketplace. Then audio. So I'm on create.roblox.com/marketplace. You guys should know that already. So now I'm in the marketplace and I'm looking for a sound of a metal hitting metal, a coin. Okay, let me just search coins in effects, and we're gonna search that and make sure that it's made by Roblox. Okay, so all created. I'm just gonna put Roblox. Does that sound right? No. That's a knife. Woo! Oh, what did I search for that I'm getting this result? I searched for coin. That coin drop, that we have the coin drop now, that was perfect. Okay, so we have the coin drop. I found the audio for the coin drop. Now we just need an audio for effect for when we are pressing. Let me just copy the coin drop effect first. More info. We just want to copy the ID. Asset IG is here. Let me just quickly get Roblox Studio sounds because I want to create a sound instead of making a part with sound. The sound object. Okay, so okay, so we're going to make a sound in our script. So when it is our button hold has begun, so okay, that's a giving effect. So we want the coin dropped effect. So we're gonna do, oh, I'm in play mode, whoops. Okay, so we want that coin drop effect. So we're going to go here and create a sound. So we're gonna put a local sound. I'm wondering if I should just add the sound to the game. You know what, I actually will, because this is going to be a sound that's going to be very common in all the machines. So I think having it in one place, that will be a common sound. So I will add to our workspace a folder with sounds. Okay, so this will be like common sounds, not all the sounds. Other sounds I'm going to put elsewhere. So yeah, I'm going to just add a sound. And this sound, I have the Roblox ID for it. So in sound ID, does it give you like the Roblox thingy? It doesn't give it to you. I just know the ID. I have to find the prefix. Oh yay, how nice of Roblox, it adds it for us. Yeah, so play on remove, no, not looped, playing, not playing, and the volume is not so high. Okay, so that's good. So we're gonna name this sound coin falling. Okay, so we're gonna put here right now local sound equals workspace dot sound dot coin falling, and we are gonna play that on sound dot playing. Oh whoops, play. We have to put 2 dots because it's a function. I think we're gonna put our sound up here. Alright, so now we have our I'm gonna call it actually falling sound because we need 2 sounds. Coin falling sound. It's always good to name your things with something that makes sense for another person who's coming to play your game to find out. So let's just test this out. Hopefully I made no mistake. When we're done pressing E, we can hear the falling sound of the coin that we dropped. Yes, awesome. So now I do want a sound of metal hitting. So we're missing that sound effect of the metal hitting before it falls down. So let me go find another sound for that. I found something that sounded, that sounds like it can pass. Let me just check. We're gonna test it out. We will test it out. Whoops. Okay, so here we're going to put another sound. So this local, oh, I'm still in play mode. I'm always doing this. Yeah, so now I'm gonna put a local metal touch. Let's call metal touch sound equals workspace dot sounds. I did not make it yet. So let's add a sound here. This should be local. I'm actually realizing I'm hoping this sound does not play for every player. Um, I have to check this. I should probably put or attach it to a parent before I play it to make sure it's not playing um, broadcasting in the whole game. Let's just see. Yeah, so this sound I have to change the name to, let's just put our sound ID before I end up copying something else and losing it. Okay, so this kind of sound will be metal touch. Metal touch. So we're gonna call this metal touch. Okay, so our metal touch sound, we're gonna play it when we start holding. So metal touch sound, double. Well, just play it, okay? There we go. So we have our metal touch sound and we will play it. So this is good. Okay. We do want to have later on the 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 player actually giving the coin animation. We don't have someone to do this yet, so for now we're not gonna add it. It can be in updates later on. Okay, so no, we have an error. Function is not a valid. Why? You tell me that. Okay, let me just see why it went to this. Function is not a valid member. So we have scripts running that we are not using and we do not want to use. Okay, so I'm just gonna deactivate all of these functions to make sure that they are not actually can just right click here and then disable scripts to make sure that none of them are working. So we just want our start prompt script. Okay, so it's been disabled, so when we're ready we go and adjust things. Okay, so now our start prompt script is this one, which will be attached to every prompt in the game. So yeah, we probably have to make sure that all our prompt is in the same structure. Okay, so that's good. So we are fine. Next one, zero text. All right, now let's check it out because we have disabled the script that was preventing it from working. So we should be able to check it out now. Sound is not a valid member of the workspace. Oh, yeah, of course we have an error, so it's not gonna work. What did I do? I felt like there was something wrong because it was not giving me, yes, I'm missing the S. Because usually I'm like, why didn't it autocomplete this? It's because it had not found the folder, so it cannot autocomplete because it finds no children of the folder. Alright, blah blah blah. However, there's a problem. If you do not complete this, we don't want to hit a coin falling because we did not play. So it goes here. And the coin falling is only if it has been triggered. And not if you stopped, you decided not to play, then the coin should not fall. Once the coin has fallen, you've lost your coin. Too bad if you don't want to play, but it fell. Yes, so good. Yeah, so awesome. Now I'm stopping this. Okay, next we are going to um, start the game. So we want it to start the game, and we have decided to make it very common um, for all the games. So we're going to activate the script. We're going to activate the module. Then, woo. We're going to right after they played. We're going to activate the module and start the game. So we're gonna call the start function. However, it's no longer going to be in a start function. It's going to be a module script. So we're going to remove this function here, and right under easy multiplication, we're going to create a module script, which will be called easy multiplication. Easy multiplication. Okay, so that will be the easy multiplications module script. And in this easy multiplication module script, we are going to have some functions. So we're gonna have like dot start. Hold on a second. Okay, so we're gonna have the start function here, and I'm just gonna click print start, just so we know we have gotten to there. And to do this, we are going to. Okay, so now that this proximity prompt has been triggered, I'm just trying to see what's the best way. I'm thinking of like on the long run. Whether or not we're going to be having a proximity prompt script on every single machine when the script is going to be exactly the same, or an event that connected to all the proximity prompts that's just going to run this script. That means I'm gonna brainstorm, and right now that my brain's not working, I don't want to continue in the wrong path and have to restart again. So I'm gonna take a pause and think about this before I continue, because I don't want to have to be rearranging again. We want to rearrange our entire arcade games one way and be able to continue, because we have so many arcade games to make. We do not want to have to come back and fix anything in like a gazillion machines. So this is an important step that has to be figured out before we go on our full creating mode. So thanks for watching. I will continue. I'm sorry we didn't go for all the scripts. Anybody who wanted to, who visited just because they wanted to see, I'm just going to show quickly. You guys can read this to have an idea. These are the functions. This is the functional one. This is the code of each function, the add points, pretty much. It's gonna when it's fired, it pretty much just adds 1 point to the display. And then the clear stage, it takes out all the balls that were created when we created the game. The end function pretty much clears out all the balls, makes all our lives come back. We come back to life. Resets everything to 0, clears text, deactivates scripts, and status label becomes available. The prompt is enabled, and our display points display is at 0. So next person starts at 0. That's pretty much our end game. It's like a reset. Our give tickets function. We use milestones to be able to see how many tickets. That's a test. There's definitely no one getting 6 tickets for one milestone. Anyways, yeah, definitely higher numbers for each milestone. Pretty much, we give tickets will be at the end of the game. It sends how many points they had, and then we see what milestones they have reached to decide how many tickets they get, and then we put it here for each one, the machine, yeah, I had edited this, but it looks like I didn't save. The machine is going to create a clone of the ticket that's inside the machine hidden somewhere, and then twin with your twin service. Oh my gosh, no, I made a mess. With the twin service is gonna throw it out and throw out the ticket for the player to pick up, and on the ticket it's gonna have the owner of the ticket will be the person who played, so that way other players cannot come and just pick up their tickets. And I think something we should add later actually is, let me just put to do is that let's say the player got their ticket and then they left. If they didn't pick it up, it does not add. So like maybe I'm gonna put like a 5 minute, well 5 minutes too long, maybe 1 minute. After 1 minute it should automatically just take it, auto collect it for them. Okay, after 1 minute, auto collect ticket. I was wondering at first to just make them lose the ticket, like get destroyed, but I don't think that's a good idea to destroy people's tickets, because they lost coins to get those tickets, which will have a pretty good value later on. Anyways, so that's it. Oh, the next one next. What next does is yeah, interesting, spawning new balls. So pretty much it's a math game, so it's gonna decide a random number from 1 to 12 and another random number from 1 to 12, and then it's gonna be multiple, and it's gonna make balls fall for that number, and then you have to pretty much the answer would be A times B, and you it's going to, here is just the machine is dropping the balls which we had anchored at the top. It's gonna make them unanchored so that they fall. And yeah, so we're gonna have all the spawn balls in the thingy, blah blah blah, so that we can check how many balls there are when the player enters in something. So the numpad will be enabled, so that means they can enter in a number when they have while the machine is dropping balls, they're not able to use the number pad. So after this, that means all the balls have fallen, the number pad is now enabled, they can put in a number, and then well, that would be in verify. Start game. Yeah, I should probably have gone in the order of the actual game instead of the order of the list here, which is alphabetical order, sorry. You guys can always move the video to the one that you want. The start game function, it starts the timer, sets everything, how much time is left. We can set here how much time we want. So like I put 60 seconds or times 100, so that way it's easy to remember. If you want less time, all you gotta do is just change this. That's the number of minutes. 60 seconds in a minute, like, but yeah, I know we're doing math. I'm not at mental math, so even if I put 600 there, it's gonna it will mess up with my head. So like I already put 60 times 10, so it's clear to me that it is 10 minutes. Anyways, yeah, so here we have the time text. We're formatting it, a tween service, which is going to which brings down the time, so that when the time is up means your game ends. However, also if you're live, you lose your free lives before the time is up, your game still ends. So yeah, anyways, then we have our start game function, which will enable all the scripts. Oh yeah, so this would be called by the prompt, so it will enable all the scripts, which will pretty much get the game started. And then our start timer, we start the timer, and we're gonna invoke the next function, which will generate the balls and make them fall down. Pretty much that is it. Game settings, yeah, that was meant to be removed. I have to remove here. And then time left dot change, so every time the time changes, we're updating the time left on the screen. Yeah, you guys can always pause. I'm just going quickly. You guys can pause and read the script. And yeah, I have comments, which are things that I have to add, because this was like a really quick prototype. So now that we're making for real, we do not want to have any to do stuff comments here. We're gonna get it all done. I might continue in another stream or not, because here I've already pretty much given you guys the information. So like actually doing it might be a bit boring if you already understand it here. So verify, pretty much all it does is when it is called, it checks which machine, the player information, and what did they enter, what did they write in the numpad. So when the numpad value is not the same as the correct answer, obviously it's incorrect, so you lose your life. If you have 3 lives, then you've got 2 lives. If you had 2 lives, then now you have 1 life, and if you have 1 life, oops, the game ends, you have no more lives. So numpad text is back to nothing, so we delete whatever they had entered in the numpad so that they can put in a new one, because we're going to do a new something times something, whatever. And anyways, then we add points to the machine because they had got it correct. Otherwise, they would not have reached down. As you can see, if they do not have, once they've lost their life, we return. It does not continue. So if they reach here, that means they had not lose a life. The answer is also correct. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no more functions. Oh yeah, that is very very simple. Very very simple to make a little mini machine. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I might be continuing it no longer on the, it might not be a stream while I'm doing it because I'm taking so long. Anyways, yeah, so you guys kind of got the idea of how it is done. Thank you, and yeah, have a wonderful